So all that big willy talk, hop, you're playing yourself. You're playing yourself. You're playing yourself. I don't play.
Man, there's a guy here. He had an office on Fifth Avenue right here in Manhattan. His name was Aaron Schlossberg. He decided he wanted to go on a tirade and go after two women for speaking Spanish at a restaurant. They were ordering lunch. One of the women was a regular. She spoke Spanish, and she was speaking Spanish to the woman that she sees every day at her favorite little restaurant in Manhattan. Well, Aaron Schlossberg was offended that they were speaking Spanish and went on like a minute-long tirade about how he pays their welfare, and this is America, you should be speaking English, and I'm going to call ICE on you.
Yep.
He was eventually pushed out of the restaurant by the restaurant manager, but now he's lost his office. They've evicted him from his office. The guys that work the door at the office didn't want to let him into the office, and we're excited to see if he would try. I mean, they did let him in to get his things, but he's been evicted. And then yesterday, when he was walking down the street in Manhattan, NBC saw him. He had sunglasses on and a knit hat covering up who he is. They walked up to him TMZ-like, paparazzi-like, to ask him some questions, and he took off sprinting down the street.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Fan. This man's life is in shambles. And then I guess his law firm, now, you have congressmen and senators from the state of New York and around the city who have issued a complaint that he should lose his permit and license to be able to have a legal practice because of his behavior.
Yeah.
This got crazy.
Absolutely
this is the
crazy.
definition of.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
And in my opinion, you deserve every piece of it.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's so bad. I was just wondering, though, like, what would we think? I was sitting there watching. I'm like, and I'm not wishing this at all, but I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised if this guy ends it. How do you get up? How do you get up from this? You know what I'm saying?
He should have apologized.
That's what I'm saying. Why didn't he instead of hiding under the umbrella? Why don't you just be like, guys? I'm gonna be honest.
Because he's a bad human, and
he really
this got
believes
caught
it.
on video. This got caught on video. Not only does he believe it, but this is like there's second or third time that he's done something crazy and racist like this.
Here's a question I ask you: If someone who's crazy and racist and awful and evil does something like this, and then we chase that person down with cameras and ask them to stand up to it, which we should, right? And we do that. And then that person just continues to get bombarded. And then that person kills themselves. How do we all fit into that story?
Well, just to be clear, the reporter didn't chase him.
I know. Well, listen, the reporter was definitely not blocking him. But people were definitely following him and asking him questions. Now, he was being a liar and a scumbag. That's what he is. But they were he did have press following down the street, as you should. But I'm just asking. What
are you trying to get at?
I don't know.
Tell me what you want. You want us to all feel guilty that this guy went on a racist tirade at two women and now he's getting treated like crap
I don't,
too?
because I saw it and reported on it yesterday and thought and was entertained that he was hiding under an umbrella.
Are you going to feel bad if he offs himself? Is that where you're going?
Yes.
I don't understand why you're bringing up him offing himself.
Because I can't see how someone who's that bad a person already and that weak in character. I could see them not being able to survive this, and I'm just asking if that was to play out. I am pushing.
Well, you know what I would hit him with.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I don't know if that's enough.
I mean, that's all I can hit you with.
Well,
you're okay bombarding other people in public about them speaking Spanish. You're okay with screaming nasty stuff and calling people fake Jews. You're okay aligning yourself with racists and people who align themselves with Nazi being a Jewish person. And then you expect me to feel bad that you couldn't handle the heat? Not only do you get a congratulations, you played yourself. On Friday, you know what you get?
Oh, you get a double? You get a...
Out of here! Facts.
Congratulations.
No, listen.
You played yourself.
My gut reaction, like everyone else, is just to be angry and hate and want him to pay. But then if you saw that he died...
I'm not angry and hate and want him to pay.
Like an episode of
I'm not
Black Mirror.
angry at all.
Right. It would be like an episode of Black Mirror. I just always think,
phones and camera chasing them.
I just always ask, what's the Kingian way to think about this? The Dr. Kingian way to think about this. It's not necessarily that.
We covered the story and said he was a bad person. If you would like to Rosenberg on your own free time, go counsel him. Or you want to give out the mental health helpline number? Go ahead, let's do it.
I'm good.
But I'm not
just posing the
spending
question.
that much energy on it, and I'm definitely not upset about it.
I'll tell you who's who's a big fan of him right now? Big fan of that guy is the lady on the cell phone in Oakland. She loves him. She's like, yo, I just called the police, okay? He's a real bad guy.
Laura, what's on your list today?
Oh man, we gotta go to Starbucks again, guys. Starbucks again. There was an employee at Starbucks who thought it was a good idea to do this. So check this out. This happened in the Los Angeles area of La Cañada. 2 Latino men came and ordered 2 iced coffees. You know, they ask you your name, whatever.
Of course.
So in the receipt where they print out your name, some people write it, some people print out. He decided it was a good idea to write the term beaner on each of them.
And I'm guessing these 2 were Latino gentlemen?
Of course.
Oh, my God.
That's racist.
Congratulations. You
Obviously,
played
the
yourself.
customer was offended, didn't take the coffee. The manager runs after him, offers him free coffee and $50 gift cards, and he was like, nah, fam. No, I'm not okay
fam,
with this.
you know what I got for you, Starbucks?
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Now, if you're unfamiliar with the derogatory slang term for Mexicans as beaner, the term originates from the prevalence of pinto beans and other beans in Mexican cuisine.
That's like a big West Coast racist term, right?
Yeah. I hear it more on the West Coast.
I've never heard it once on the East Coast.
That's wild. That's so.
know.
Yo, that's
Matter of fact, the East Coast just calls you Mexican, and that's supposed to be derogatory.
Exactly. It's so crazy though when you're Starbucks now, right? Because they have this terrible thing that already happened, but they're a huge company with how many hundreds of thousands of employees, and you still don't know who's going to turn around and do something foul. Yo, my congratulations, you played yourself, goes out to a member of the Markle family. It would be the half-sister, the one who's...
What would she do now?
Well, she's the one who's not invited, and she's upset that she's not invited because she keeps posting the same picture with her at graduation. They're best friends.
Okay.
Well, don't worry, guys. She's decided she's going to be having her own party, her viewing party for the wedding at her house because she still loves her half-sister.
Oh, my
including
God.
her dressing up in formal wear at her
She's
house.
crazy. She's crazy. She's
Congratulations.
a psychopath.
Yo,
You played
she's
yourself.
a
Calm
lunatic.
down. Calm down.
Playing yourself. Playing
You
yourself.
guys see the governor, or running for governor? Excuse me. Is that called the newest gubernatorial candidate, Cynthia Nixon, set up in a subway train station? I think it was yesterday. She turned that into a campaign stop where she, took questions from riders and heard their stories. I mean, this lady is working nonstop. I like what she's doing. Rosenberg, you are on. You're into this.
Well, I just, my gut reaction has always been to Cynthia Nixon that I liked her. Like, why did she choose to get involved in this stuff? I know she's someone I think comes from wealth, is wealthy from the show that she did and made so much money.
I don't think she comes from wealth.
She doesn't.
I think
I
she
thought
just
she was
made
a
her,
well-to-do New Yorker.
I
no?
think she made her money.
Well,
as an actress.
we know she certainly made her money.
Yeah.
Sex and the City reruns, you're getting that for the rest of your
Woo,
life.
you know it.
And she decided to want to do this and get really active. And I don't know. So I kind of, in a weird way, trusted her motives. And then I've liked everything she said so far. Even
So
when
if
she
you
said
wanna
something that
see-
got people mad, it turned out we all actually liked what she said.
If you want to see what she's doing today, she posted this. It says, "And we're off. The subway blitz is happening. Post about your commute this morning using the hashtag Cuomo's MTA. Together we can hashtag fix our subway." So she took like the 2 train sign and it says late to work again. And then there's another one. It's like the 4 train, for the green 4. I can't take 4 more years of this.
That's pretty
Or
good.
the 2 train again. Late to work again.
I give credit where credit is due. This is pretty good.
The R train, yellow R. Are you kidding me?
That's good.
So it's a whole campaign, and people are loving it. It's all over social media today. I believe she was in the train station yesterday, if I'm reading the news story right. And this is part of her thing. It's like, yo, fix the subway. Stop making it political. You and de Blasio don't get along. We understand, but what does that have to do with everyone else? And why are you trying to use the power over the subway and the power over the MTA to make New York City folks suffer? So she's going hard, man. Shout to Miranda. Do your thing, boo. Do your thing. We watching it and we're loving it so far. So this is great.